Hey, all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly value, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your hostess, femininity coach, and author of the Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. Okay, so there's a little bit of buzz going around with this young guy here, N3on. Now, N3on, I heard of him. Obviously, you know, he's one of these internet trolls / influencers. Obviously, I don't listen to him because, you know, he's geared towards young people and young little white people and all this other kind of stuff. Although he appeared to be mixed, but okay. And so recently, this guy N3on was on the Breakfast Club. Now, N3on has gone viral before for saying racist comments about Black people, you know, more than a couple occasions. If I'm not mistaken, I do believe that Myron from Fresh and Fit has been on N3on's channel over on Rumble, if I'm not mistaken, both of them making racist comments and remarks and jokes at Black people's expense. So all of these people be trying to hang out. They trying to be white. They trying to get white acceptance. And so therefore they have very inflammatory language about Black people and about a bunch of other people. Like I said, N3on is a self-admitted troll. And so recently, like I said, he was on the Breakfast Club. And so Jess Hilarious and Charlemagne was pretty much kind of had their foot on his neck during that interview. Now, mind you, this wasn't enough heat to toast a piece of bread for real. But the reason why I'm even covering this is because this is a lesson in accountability and consequences. Because see, a lot of young people, when the young early 20s and stuff like that, people, y'all so used to talking on this internet that y'all not used to people coming up to you or you having to repeat what you said in front of somebody in real time. See, as a Gen Xer and even the older millennials know about this. You can't be popping smoke. You got to repeat that. If somebody come hear that you was talking crap and you was talking junk, it was on site next time. Because you might end up in the room with that person. You might end up in the same space as that person. And if they step to you and be like, so what was that stuff you was talking? You're going to have to stand on business or get whooped. One of the two. So we knew if you had a lot of smoke for people, you need to be about that life then. Because it's word gonna get back around and somebody gonna say something to you. Somebody gonna call you to the carpet about what you said last week, a month ago, this and that, whatever the case may be. And we didn't have internet back then. So it was really about, okay, so what was you saying? So what were you saying? Repeat that. I need you to repeat it. Did you say such and such? Because I heard you say da 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 da. And then if you get the mumbling and stumbling, then we know you said it. And now you trying to backpedal. Now you don't want to stand on business. You might have to throw hands whether you stand on business or not. Because who you was talking about, who you was talking to with that. See, we understood consequences happening in real time. Y'all too accustomed to looking at these screens and these phone screens and these laptop screens and nobody in your actual vicinity to G-check you when some stuff come out your mouth for real. And you so used to it. Nobody steps to you. Nobody say nothing. This is all over the internet. It's quote unquote not real. This, that, and the third. People was trying to make that seem abnormal. Man, y'all fighting over Facebook beef. No, we're not fighting over Facebook beef. We're fighting because you had something to say and you thought that you were going to be slick and put it on social media and I wasn't going to see it and I didn't know where you lived at. And this is not a condoning of senseless violence or anything like that. My whole point in, before I even show you this clip, my whole point in saying any of this is to drive home the point that when we were young, there was no hiding behind no screen. So you watched what you said and you watched who you was talking about and who you was talking to, unless you didn't mind that smoke coming your way. Now, if you was about that life, hey, whatever. But if not, you need to watch your mouth. Period, point blank. And these youngsters nowadays don't know how to watch their mouth. Everything's content. Your butt gonna be whooped for content. I promise you. Because they be coming outside with these little so-called pranks and this and that, messing with the wrong one. Oh, I'm filming. We don't care. We don't care. We don't care you got a phone. What that mean? So you get to come up and disrespect me because you're filming it? That's probably gonna make it worse because you filming the disrespect. You're gonna post it, aren't you? Right. We gonna post this whooping too. Post the whooping too. Post that. Now nobody gotta take the high road with you because you got a phone in your hand talking about you doing it for TikTok. You're gonna get whooped for the gram. Period, point blank. And you can say it's petty. You can say whatever you want. Filming people's reactions to your foolishness is also petty. They be going. I've seen people going around smack somebody. You know, you going around calling people names. You going, you know what I'm saying? Just playing with people. But you don't know what people going through. You don't know what people's mindset is. They don't have to take it as a prank. They don't have to laugh it off. They don't have to walk it off. You don't know what these people going to do. And this is just a sign of the times of social media being what it was. But us older people, we know better than that. You don't play with people. You don't play with nobody because you don't know them. You don't know if you can play with them or not. Now you play with the wrong one and they take you up out of here. Now, you know what I'm saying? They going to be wrong because they overreacted. Oh, it was just a prank. But who told you to play with somebody? People be unstable. People don't be having it all. Mental, they elevator don't be going all the way up. Stressed out, and you going to be the straw that break the camel back. Whether it's right or wrong. So this one right here going to try to be a victim. But that don't fly either, young man.
Them for having me come on, but that was literally an interrogation room. It was an interrogation room. They brought up my past, which rightfully so. Bring up my past, bring up everything. I've done so much fucked up shit. I've been such a weirdo in my past, and I know that, right? I know that. But when they keep repeating the same shit, they're obviously trying to get something out of it and just trying to the motive was just very fucked up in that room. And you know, I was honestly, I'm gonna be honest, bro, and I'm gonna say this, bro, and I'm gonna keep. You can call me a loser. You can say whatever. Bro, yo, Karen with the sub, 10 subs, thank you so much. Before Aiden typed in that chat and said that thing, I was about to break. Like, bro, I don't know what, you know, I was an internet troll. I could usually take shit. Yo, my eyes were dead ass tearing up. I don't know how. My eyes were starting to like tear up, bro. I couldn't take it anymore. I've never gotten, I was getting gangbanged, bro. It was a 4v1. And when Aiden typed in that chat, he gave me the confidence and made me realize that I do have people behind me. I'm not a loser. I'm not a piece of shit. I'm not a racist. And I want to say I appreciate him for that, for real, bro. And I told him off stream, but I just want to say, and with that Breakfast Club thing, I want to say I appreciate them for having me come on, but that
we don't care, Bookie, but we don't care. We don't care about you was finna cry. That's the part that I wanted y'all to focus on. I was finna cry. Cry because you were in somebody's face that was bringing up things that you said, not hearsay, not rumors, and making you account for what you said. That was light work. That was extra light work. Like I said, that wasn't enough heat to toast a piece of bread for real. right? They did that very professionally. Because back in the day, that happens on the block. Back in the day, that happens on the block, and we not really finna talk about it. We not really finna talk about it. Whatever it was you said, and whoever you said it about, and all this kind of stuff, if that person confronts you, it's up. Is what it is. Shouldn't have got caught slipping. Talk too much. You talk too much. You talking. Shut your mouth. It was an easy fix. Shut up. If you don't know what you speaking on, or you not ready to stand on what you just said, shut your mouth. It's very simple. He about to cry because somebody done brought up some tweets or whatever he said on his streams or whatever the case may be. You was bold enough to say it on the stream in front of however many subscribers you got. Okay. So say it in a living, breathing human being face. Repeat it. Now you don't want to talk about it. Now it's a sensitive topic. No, it's not. That's the lesson that these young people got to learn. Everything not content. People are not content all the time. All the stuff that y'all like to do, because y'all not even trying to have a constructive conversation about nothing. You just trolling and acting a fool with people. And then when somebody say something, just words, ain't nobody put their hands on you. They just repeating what you said and asking you to, hey, you know what I'm saying? Give us some context about that. Talk about that. Why did you say that? You know, what was going on with you when you said that? Now you don't want to talk about it. Because N3on ain't nothing but like 20 years old. He young. Grew up in this little era. Grew up in this era of social media. And therefore, because you can say it to a screen and to a camera, you're not supposed to be having no consequences for the things that you say. It was content. You posted it. You got your views. You got your clicks. And now whoever you was talking about supposed to not say nothing about that. I myself have been contacted before on things that I've reacted to. And maybe I had a harsh criticism. I've had people have come to my DM. It don't happen often, but it has happened before. Oh, you know what I'm saying? That was my such and such. I know that person you was talking about. Why was you talking about them like that? You should take it back. I'm not taking it back. I said what I said. Now I'm not an a-hole or whatever, but at the same time, I'm not taking that video down. I'm not editing it. Because whatever I'm commenting on happened publicly. Y'all posted that. Y'all put it up there. Just wanted to, this is a little PSA for young people. Y'all don't know that lesson about people coming to your face to confront you about something you said. We don't care if you said it over the internet. That don't absolve you from the consequences of saying it. You're not always absolved because it was a tweet or because it was a little TikTok video or because it was a little Instagram video. Stuff have consequences. Even the stuff you do on the internet. Jump down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your host, is the Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.